Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton officially opened a new maternal high dependency unit HDU and a refurbished space for neonatal care at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital on Wednesday. The 6-bed maternal HDU boasts an operating theatre and isolation suite. Meanwhile, the neonatal facility was expanded to accommodate 4 high-dependency beds, isolation suites that facilitate the ventilation of up to 16 premature babies, and a refurbished space for a 24-bed general nursery facility.
I'm certainly happy that we can now open the doors of this facility. Where we have had a challenge in public health has been in our infrastructure to a large extent. I mean, we can always improve in all areas, but the infrastructure has been a big challenge. And it speaks to what the Sustainable Development Goal number 3, good health and well-being for all at all ages. We have to live true to that commitment that we have signed on to. And part of that is to ensure that we upgrade facilities.
The HDU is the second of 4 being established under the Program for the Reduction of Maternal and Child Mortality (PROMAC). The program is being funded by the European Union to the tune of €22 million. Government will be starting a $220 million house wiring project in select constituencies during this fiscal year. This was disclosed by Minister of Science, Energy and Technology Favour Williams in her contribution to the 2020-2021 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on Wednesday. The wiring project will be managed by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund under a Memorandum of Understanding with the Ministry. The work will be done in constituencies for which Members of Parliament have submitted projects to the Ministry. Member of Parliament for St. Catherine North Eastern, Leslie Campbell, is now a Cabinet Minister. Mr. Campbell has been appointed Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. He was sworn in at King's House on Monday.
Mr. Campbell, as a Minister without portfolio, your assignment may be many and varied. In this COVID-19 environment, there will be numerous challenges, of course. However, this is an opportunity for you to demonstrably contribute to the development of our country and the welfare of our people.
I thank him for having whatever he has seen in me, for having made the decision to appoint me and to give me an opportunity to serve at a higher level. And as I said earlier, I'll take a similar approach I take in dealing with the constituency, just to give it my best. I think with the added resources you have as a minister, then, and with all the support in terms of personal and so on, you can do much more than.
On the heels of Mr. Campbell's appointment, Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced changes to the ministerial arrangements in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Leslie Campbell has been assigned to the Land, Environment and Climate Change portfolio. Meanwhile, Minister without portfolio Daryl Vaz will now assume responsibility for the water and housing portfolios, as well as subject matters having to do with certain special economic development projects. The Prime Minister says Mr. Vaz will be tasked with ensuring that water and housing projects are accelerated and that economic projects such as the special economic zones become reality in short order. The Students' Loan Bureau (SLB) is waiving all application and processing fees for new loans for the 2020-2021 academic year. Minister of Finance and the Public Service Dr. Nigel Clark made the announcement in Parliament recently. This temporary measure is part of a suite of policy initiatives to make accessing loans from the SLB and, by extension, obtaining a tertiary education more feasible and attainable. State Minister for Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries Floyd Green is reporting that the country has adequate food supply despite a global economic slowdown due to COVID-19. It was disclosed that sugar, flour, rice and the vast majority of canned food that makes up the basic food items are in good stock. It was also confirmed that there is 2 to 3 months supply of chicken and 2 to 3 months supply of pork. Manufacturers and major distributors reported that for the last few months, despite the impact of the virus, they have managed to maintain or reduce the price for most product lines. And finally, the Jamaica 4-H Clubs is inviting young people to register for its Family Backyard Garden Challenge. The competition, which started in May, is open until August 31 under the theme Plot to Plate. It's open to Jamaica 4-H Club members, volunteers, and members of the public aged 9 and over. The gardens can be a small plot of land, one's backyard, or containers used to plant 2 or more cash crops. Each participant is required to submit either a 3-minute video in MP4 format or 6 high-quality photographs of the garden area at the beginning, during, and harvesting stages. The top 3 gardens will gain bragging rights as the Jamaica 4-H Top Family Backyard Garden and will share $200,000 in cash and garden inputs. Prospective entrants can visit the Jamaica 4-H Club's website, jamaica4hclubs.com, before the end of June to access the challenge's general guidelines and registration form. For more information, call 876-927-4050 to 2.